Now that we have introduced ourselves to Six Sigma, let us try to understand where it started, how it started, who gets a credit of introducing Six Sigma and all that. Actually, it started with Motorola. The man who gets a credit of introducing Six Sigma to this Motorola is Michael Harry. It started in 80s. Actually, what happened? The top management of Motorola was not at all happy with the quality they were getting in their organization. They had decided to devise a complete quality improvement program so that a very high quality could be achieved in their organization. Actually, they wanted to do this because they wanted to listen to the voice of the customer. They wanted to satisfy the customer to the greatest level. They wanted to earn the customer loyalty. And for all this, it was very required that they could have a project-oriented approach to achieve the quality standards they really wish to achieve in relation to focus on their clientele and customer. They had a project-oriented approach. They had the teams to actually carry out all these processes. And they were damn serious because they wanted a very high kind of quality. All these people, they started studying their own processes, their own procedures, not only at the shop floor level, but at the managerial level, at the accounting level, at the marketing level, everywhere. All those processes they wanted to study, and they started studying them because it was a project-oriented approach. They also studied some of the procedures of the best in the business kind of companies outside. With all this, they actually came to a very smart conclusion. And the conclusion was, there is no point in correcting the defects. Correcting the defects does not give you that kind of quality which could actually excite the customer, satisfy the customer. It has to be seen why at all a defect is produced. A complete defect-free production is required. The occurrence of defect has to be prevented. The defect has to be studied at its core. The potential of the defect has to be found out. The cause that is behind the defect has to be found out. And then the quality they wanted to have in their company could only be achieved. With this intention, they came up with a fantastic idea that they should take a process, because the process capability also was needed to be improved. So the process was given a steep target. The processes were divided into sub-processes. Sub-processes were divided into small sequences, and all these sequences were actually studied, analyzed for the potential of any kind of defect. If at all you could actually at this level prevent the defect in occurring, then all your sequences will be defect-free. All your sub-processes are likely to be defect-free, and so also the processes. And this is the way they actually adopted to get the best quality in their organization, which was a complete defect-free environment. This is a very smart way of thinking. This is how actually Six Sigma was introduced in Motorola. This is how the process capability was improved in Motorola. This is how the customer satisfaction was actually achieved in Motorola. And this concept became very popular after 10 years in the world, because in 80s, this was actually a top guarded secret in Motorola. But in 94, they actually declared a saving of $2 billion in last 10 years just because of utilization of Six Sigma in their company. And saving is nothing but earning, my friends. And that is why when they declared a saving of $2 billion in 10 years, all other companies lined up and they also started implementing Six Sigma. Thank you very much. We will go in details in my next lecture that follows. If you find this video knowledgeable, like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, comments or queries about this video, please write them into the comment section below.